All right, it is time to get going. We are here with our last Blue Rose Insanity as far as the Darkest Night is concerned. But we've got more interesting things planned as we have a Blue Rose campaign starting Mondays at 5 p.m. EST. Starting to get their start, and that's in a few weeks. But for tonight, continue. If you're in the comments, remember you can go ahead and put on some of that sweet, sweet inspiration to help our people survive the night and rectify what went wrong. And of course, really, what happens tonight has a lot of effect on the campaign starting. Seeing how well they do. Because, how much of a blue rose is there going to be? We'll see. So, and as they come to it, so we're excited for that as we get moving. And let's see here. As a reminder to players and everyone watching, we do things like X card, which is a tool to call us up to something, so we can change what we need to change to move on. In case we just don't feel like squirrels that hunt us in our sleep that night, just something we want to play with. Or we can do timeout, which is kind of an edit tool where we quickly talk about something. Maybe we are confused or other types of things, and we figure that out. And then, of course, we have our 15-minute break, and we at the end. So, last week, aboard the Sire 1313, our crew was running from some type of invading force that had gone into the Tavern of the Blue Rose. Though our portals were closed, they seemed to have found some type of way by drawing enough energy and caused yellow roses to literally come out of their leader, Ciara. As she perished and her carcass was used as this portal, our heroes ran for the door that led them to a metal boarding platform in which they hopped on this ghostly train that seemed to be running forever from its demise, finding out that it had been running for quite some time, always from the death that was always meant to come to their people. It runs through mists and shadow, through domains dreadful and wondrous, and making their way to the top, found a box, a Pyxis, guarded, and also under siege, as grotesque creatures began to attack here. After fending off the first wave, they secured the Pyxis, and the passenger was able to give them one final destination for the fifth time, that they're able to travel. And the place that they named was they asked to be sent somewhere without people but with animals, was where they were meant to go. And with those instructions, they were jettisoned from the railway as it exploded. They found themselves flying and hurtling through the multiverse until they landed squarely and passed out. And thus, we are waking up having essentially long rested. Our roses now more fully integrated, and you found wherever you place your rose, it has somewhat integrated into your skin itself, providing you more power, unlocking that inner energy. And you open your eyes. And at once, You find yourself staring at rock, and as you lift your heads up to the sky, it seems like streaking silvery light everywhere. The stars moving by incredibly quickly. And you look to your left and right, and there are some mountains and trees here. Even structures that seem to be crumbling, but and the light you see here is like this dim that seems to be projected by the swirling purple anomalies that dot the sky. But about 200 feet away, the land stops, cracks off. And even the mountain is but a half mountain. And outward, left and right, where there is nothing blocking your vision, you still see these stars streaming. As some of you are brave enough to get to the edge and look down, you see you're on a floating piece, maybe the last bit of a world. Around it, there is just the remnants of what appears to be an orange glass that shield it, separating it as its own unique creation. What do you want to do?
This is disconcerting.
Are we in a sphere?
Did you say it was the glass, the sphere was broken?
Somewhat. It seems that the bottom is shattered, though the top is still good, making just a cracked dome around.
Okay.
Do the doors come with us? Like, can we just access the door back? Like, we have to go somewhere specific to get a door back home. Am I correct in understanding this?
Yes, you would know. One, the doors were all shut and supposedly disabled once the attack happened.
Oh, okay.
You got to your one world by use of the blue curtain. The second world was the only door they said actually opened, which was to the Sire, 1313, and that just crashed and threw you through the multiverse.
Okay. So we're nowhere near anything that could get us.
Doesn't appear to be. You do know that even if you were to find things, usually the only way to find a place back to the tavern is in another tavern somehow.
I shall search for locals.
Yeah, do that, Fabuloso.
All right.
Fabulous.
Make a perception check.
My perception check is a 21.
Amazing. All right. So with a 21, you look around and there are birds. You specifically see an eagle, hawk, a few owls that seem to be hunting this dim light, rodents and lizards.
I'll go ahead and hold out my arm, as I'm accustomed to doing, as I've handled many types of birds before.
We make an animal handling check.
Do I get advantage
For what?
for having done this many times before?
No.
That is a 21.
Oh.
Fabulo is rolling legal age tonight.
Amazing. You kind of coax, and this eagle, about 5 feet tall in its torso, lands, pushing your arm down.
Go ahead and
But-
cast Speak to Animals. Greetings.
That bird's as tall as him. Is anybody else seeing that?
That bird could eat me in one gulp. I hide behind somebody bigger than me.
Hmm. Welcome.
We have just arrived here. Perhaps you could help us. We are searching for remnants, relics of a prior place of drink.
Kind of looks. For other ones that walk, the legends say that they used to meet at the base of the mountain.
Out of character, is this eagle big enough for us to ride?
No.
Oh. All right. About where would that be from here?
Looks and actually lifts its wing and nods. There are no real directions here, but points your way. There's not really a north or a south on this thing.
I'm used to that. All right. Very well. Thank you, friend. Do you have a name?
No.
Well, from this day forward, you shall be Tupac.
Tupac. I shall have this name proudly.
I'm going to turn back to everyone else. Tupac has mentioned that we should go this way.
Can you ask Tupac what this place used to be? Like where we are? Like see if he knows?
My friends are curious about what this place used to be. If you have any idea.
Yes. Well, and one thing you do notice after having this eagle is very distinctly more verbose and has more bigger grasp of language than most animals you talk to. And it's the legends that are passed on broke off from another world. That was the place of origin.
Origin
Mhm.
of life.
I don't know. They just call it the place of origin.
Interesting. And the people who called it the place of origin, what did they look like?
So is all types. All types of animals, beasts, monstrous things. But then there are people like you, but they all look different.
Did any of them have one of these? And I point to my chest where I've got the blue rose pinned.
They don't know. It's a little too specific for
Very
the
well.
eagle.
Well, and I turn back to my friends, and I relay all of that information back to them. Fabulo believes that this place is a sacred place.
Hello, sweetie.
Are we sure Tupac has a grip on reality?
Of course.
I'll say he's a bird. I don't know how like down to earth Tupac is. You know
Well,
what I
he
mean?
mostly flies. That is correct. But I can assure you, birds do land.
Well, yeah. I just meant like in the headspace, you know? Like, I don't know a lot about Tupac. Is he like a jackass? Is he actually a cool guy once you get to know him? But like the fame gets everybody all, you know, the wrong perception. Like what?
I would trust him with my life.
Great. Following Tupac. Are we following Tupac? Sorry, I missed it.
No, he pointed this way, and I point the direction that he had shown earlier.
Well, then I guess that's the way we should go.
I'm already walking that way.
Oh,
Thank you again, my friend.
bye, Yvonne.
No, wait, come on. Why are you walking?
I turn around to walk the opposite direction just to fuck with her.
Okay.
Wow.
God.
Caroline goes up to Yvonne and just asks, "You do see an eagle, right? Not a donkey or a human? I'm not going crazy from the explosion, right?"
What? Sorry, why did you think it might have been a donkey or a human?
Because he called
You said...
No. Yeah, no, I get
donkey with wings.
donkey with wings.
Sorry.
Okay.
What?
As you
Let's just go.
proceed to this mountain base, only a few hundred feet, and really 50, 60, and there is remnants, but more. You see where mountain was either carved or exploded away, and now trees and wildlife seem to take its place, and where there's some type of hard rock base made that, while moss and ivy have grown over, nothing seems to grow from beneath.
Who's the nature one? Fabulous, right? That's you, Fab. Okay. How come nothing's growing, Fabulo?
Well, I do not know. I am not from this land natively.
No, I know. I just thought you could like talk to plants and.
Well, I can, but it would exhaust Fabulo quite a bit.
Okay. Well, obviously there's no plants to talk to anyway. But like I just thought maybe if you could talk to one of the animals or whatever.
actually,
like, I
yes.
just thought maybe you had like the hot sauce.
As a matter of fact, there is a way Fabulo can speak to this plant without exhausting himself.
There's not a plant though, right? Like that's what I. Sorry.
No,
let me know.
Ivy's growing over the rocks. They're just
Right.
not growing from underneath.
Fabulo
Oh.
can speak to this ivy.
Is it?
Poison ivy?
She is.
Fabulo can speak to
Know her,
plants.
I've heard.
Okay. What would you like to say to the ivy?
Greetings. I am Fabulo,
Mm.
Beastmaster.
Hello, Fabulo Beastmaster.
Perhaps you could tell us something. We're trying to figure out why there's no growth underneath this.
the poison drunk by walkers and flesh, and the things they do to build their buildings upon it have left it barren. We tried to cover it, maybe to heal it one day.
I see.
Like a grass band-aid.
You speak plant?
No, my bad.
I go ahead and relay it up.
Your accent is impeccable, Fabio.
Thank you.
Do you speak plant?
It sounded very convincing.
I think he was talking to the plant.
I'm gonna see, like, is there like any signs of buildings or an entrance or a cave or anything like that?
You don't see a cave, you just see this rather large, it's about 50 feet of like old foundation, really, is what you're looking at here.
Are there any mystical, magical markings on this foundation?
That was scary. Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
Does she get advantage because she scared you?
No.
What kind of check? I'm sorry, I was laughing too hard. What kind of check?
Arcana. I think
Arcana.
That's what he said.
Arcana.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a 2, so a 10.
God damn.
All right.
I'm too distracted by the talking ivy.
So it was a 10, and so you look, and within a 10 there's a place of arcane connection, it seems. The people that were here, but there's not symbols or anything that seems to be able to focus it.
What's around all of that stuff? Like, there's the symbol in the middle, right? But there's nothing around it. Is it like dirt or rocks or like?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. So good at that. 11.
11. Can't really say anything here.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Is the Pixis doing anything while because Amy's carrying the Pixis? Is it showing any sort of reaction when we get to to this area?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh no. Seven.
No.
Well,
Well,
since no one can roll anything.
What? On this slab, I guess you could say, is there like any signs of a like trapdoor or anything like that, like a basement?
How do you want to search for it?
I'm probably going to be walking carefully across, like trying not to disturb the ivy, and around and kind of through the area, I guess. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That does make sense. Give me a perception check.
14.
Okay. Looking around, you do find that there is a place where it seems the foundation, the rocks here are not as laid out, and you push them aside just barely, and you see where there's wood and leaves and dirt that seems to over time have filled in what you're assuming would have been a cellar.
Hey guys, there's a cellar over here. I think.
Ooh, a creepy cellar.
Yeah, sure.
You know, life is what you make it. So you make it a creepy cellar. It's a creepy cellar because you made it one.
I don't think Beepo has a problem with that.
No, I was saying it as a compliment. You know, like home is where the heart is.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Be dreamy, you can do it. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess it just depends on what we want to do, guys. Like, do we want to try and clear it out, see what's down here? Do we want to look for anything else? Like,
Well, I think we should go here. Exactly here. I think this is where Tupac wanted us to arrive.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if we can start clearing out this hole.
Well, we can't move the ivy, though, right? How close is the ivy to this?
It grows over, but I mean, the hole itself, you could put the ivy aside a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Has it been 10 minutes since I cast my spell?
No.
No? So I'm going to just ask, Ivy, would you mind moving a bit so that we might pass?
For you, I guess so. And Ivy begins to move and make a space.
Aw. Beldove is going to, like, kind of pet the ivy a little bit. Just, like, give it one little pet. And then, like, you're so pretty. And then go and try and start clearing out as much of, like, all the small stuff.
You touch the plant,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
make a constitution saving
I'm going to smack you, Amber. Like, I don't even care. Like, I will reach through the internet connection to slap you real quick.
You start to push things across here in order to see what you can do. And there you push and you push, and you can make this space looks like this. I mean, this is like as if a cellar thing would just have been filled up over a long period of time with rain run off of mountains. And so what are you trying to do?
Try and see if there's anything down there that can give us any hints as to where this place came from. Like if there's like anything more magical underneath that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm drawing straws here, guys.
No, that's good. That's good. I was just trying to get what your character's looking.
Yeah.
This could make a good fortification for the attack to come.
Yeah, that's true.
In that case, are y'all going to work together to kind of dig this out a little bit?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
excavate this bitch.
I hope so, because I can't do it all myself.
Caroline's also gonna have the zombies help too.
Fuck yes. Zombies are great diggers. That's how they got out of their graves in the first place, if you think about it. And
Yeah.
strong as hell. Like, they gotta break through a coffin that has 6 feet of dirt on top of it. Like, the weight of that is insane. And this motherfucker just pop out of the ground. That's a strong guy and a good digger.
Yeah. It's a good 6 hours of work with all of you working together and using some of your abilities and cantrips and your stuff that doesn't take too much exhaustion, but enough to carry stuff out, and the zombies helping, getting real below and kind of moving things. And you find a lot here is wrecked. Though very much at the bottom, as you just have like dirt and debris left, you see a perfectly preserved flask that sits on the bare dirt floor.
Oh, I bet that's the poison the people drank that fucked up the dirt. I'm not
Okay.
touching that shit. That's poison for sure.
Amy will go over and investigate it and pick it up.
Don't drink it, Amy.
Okay. You pick it up. You pull. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh well.
– 12.
12. As you go to touch it, you see Amy's body just drop to the floor, eyes closed.
I fucking told you. I fucking told you. Now we gotta go save Amy or some bullshit.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna go run down and grab Amy's arms and just drag her away from the thing.
The Pixis remains on the floor by the flask.
So,
Oh no.
Caroline will go ahead and take
the area here begins to shake.
God damn.
Oh fuck.
And there is a burst
Oh no.
as a yellow color electrical energy seems to come from the air and strike the Pixis.
Oh no.
No longer held by Amy.
Oh no.
And
No.
there are rips in the air itself, and you hear, or actually you feel a sudden lurch, as if this whole piece has suddenly begun traveling in a direction.
So like maybe we did it?
I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a good thing, guys.
No, but like maybe it's taking us home, you know? Like you don't know.
Yeah.
As
Our luck's not that good.
large claws and tentacles begin to come out,
And maybe not.
beasts begin to throw open, and they don't seem to speak. Just in your head, you hear them as if they're communicating to each other in bursts. 3 portals open, and they just keep saying, Pixis, Pixis, Pixis.
Somebody grab the Pixis.
Pixie stick? Is it still on the ground?
As soon as
Don't touch
Amy
that
fell,
shit, that's
Caroline
poison.
started running towards it.
Okay, so we're saying you're very close to it, but you can go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh no. Okay, so Amy didn't go to 0 hit points, did she?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Okay. Very good. Streaks of yellow, green, some purple, some blue coming through from these things coming now. And Beepo, you're going to get first turn here. You have a chance.
Let me read this real quick.
All right.
What in the sugar plum fairy?
These creatures, they're going to take points, so they're going to essentially be at 3 points around the party as we start this out.
Okie dokie. Do. What size did I choose for myself? Okay. What size is Amy? Amy's a medium-sized person. So, unfortunately, I can't take you with me because I chose to be small. So, that's on me. But Beppo is going to launch herself forward, scoop up the Pixis and Dimension Door backwards to the back of the group.
Okay, so you're below. You could try to go to the service if you want, but you want to go to the back of the group?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
I would leave, but also I feel like if I left, that would be kind of a shit move.
Okay.
Yeah, it
I'm
would be
leaving you
pretty
guys
shitty if you
behind.
fucking left.
Okay, so you grab the Pixis, you go to the back. Very good. Amy Barbarous.
Yes. Am I conscious?
Well, you can make at the end of your turn, repeat your wisdom save.
Okay. $27.
27. And in turn, you regain consciousness as you lie there.
I told you not to touch that shit.
What's happened?
You touched the fucking poison and you fell down to the dirt. What the fuck do you think happened?
Bowdove, it's your turn. Let's see, we can see what has happened.
Let's see. Are either of them within 60 feet of me?
Yeah.
All right. I will go to one that's within 60 feet of me. I will shadow step to that one. And then I will try and stab it with my spear of warning. Or not my spear of warning, my +2 spear. I'm sorry. Dirty 20 to hit.
Okay, dirty 20 hits.
That's piercing.
Nice.
And then I'm going to try to kick it in the kneecap. 16.
16 hits.
Alright. And that's 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that is all I've got.
Got it. All right, you start to hit it, looks at you as it examines you, begins growing claws out of some of its appendages, caroling unto death. Carolyn, I don't know if you're muted.
I was muted, so that's why I wasn't talking. Sorry. So are they completely through the portal?
These ones are, yes.
Okay. So then she will How high up is the ground here where we can actually see the ceiling?
The ceiling here is 15 feet.
All right. She will activate her boots of flying as a bonus action, and then fly up 10 feet, and then cast psychic glance at the one that no one is around.
Okay. You got it. As it goes out, there is like this fuzziness that comes back, and it is immune to psychic.
No. Okay. She ends her turn then.
Sounds good. All right. In that case, Yvonne.
Oh shit. Let's do I'm thinking I want to try sleep, but I don't want to do that yet because I don't think they're low enough. Okay, so Yvonne's going to run towards the closest one. But they're in water, right? Or am I misunderstanding that?
It is not water. It's just representing kind of the general astral energy that's around.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll run on in there.
Okay, that's the closest one. Yeah, close one's right here, if that's what you're looking for.
Yes. Oh, cool. So I can just okay. Yeah, let's attack it.
Okay.
So I'll swing my sword and 21.
21 hits.
Okay. So it's 8 slashing. Is it a Oh, no. Okay. I didn't get a nat 20. And then I think I'll smite.
Okay.
I'll do a branding smite. Like 4 radiant damage.
All right, 4.
And I think that will be it.
All right.
Oh, I have 2 attacks per action. I lied. I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
No, I'm not. 14.
14 does not hit.
Cool. Okay, that'll be it. Thanks.
Fabulo.
All right, I'll use my bow, and I'm going to look at the one that's furthest away,
Okay.
and I will mark it as a favored enemy, and I'm going to attempt to shoot it. And that is a 13.
Oh, it quickly flies out of the way.
Very well, I will attempt again. 21.
That'll hit.
All right. 21 piercing. And
Nice.
for my bonus action, I'll give that to Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre will immediately fly out to the one closest to me, the one that Beldov is fighting, and will try to swoop behind to attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give Dr. Dre advantage?
Yep, that would be some advantage for Dr. Dre.
All right. And so the first attack is a 21.
21 hits.
And that will do 9 piercing. And the bonus action attack is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that one will do 11 slashing. And then Dre will immediately fly back to me and land on my arm. Since they have flyby, they do not incur opportunity
Correct.
attack. And that will be my turn.
Alright. Alright, so we got the one by Beldov here. Alright, it's gonna come at you, Beldov. It takes out the claws as you see multiple appendages come out as well. It glows and is going to level 7 attacks at you.
Ew.
That's a lot of attacks.
Yeah. My
That's-
AC is 17, so
Okay, yeah. 3 missed so far. That's a hit for 26. A hit for 19.
I think they're pretty fucking fast, guys.
Another hit for 26.
Jesus.
That's 3 so far.
Their dex is off the charts.
Miss, and 12. Okay, that's 3 hits.
That's not bad.
Yeah, for 7. Yeah. It's a good thing I took that tough feat.
Fuck yeah!
That is going to be 28 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm. And
And
Yeah.
as it starts to penetrate your mind with whispers and commands for it to seek the Pixis, that's 22 psychic.
mm-hmm. Ouch. Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yep. It took me down to almost half. I mean, it's not a big deal.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's going to hold that. And yeah. All right, it's going to go ahead and level its 4 appendages into they kind of mold together and they glow with red and yellow energy.
Oh my god, they just Power Rangered.
And 2 orbs fly right towards Fabulo.
Oh no.
First orb is a 27 to hit.
That will
You're
hit.
fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Second orb is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So that is a total of 63 psychic.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Talk about a brain freeze.
Jeez. And now the one next to Ivan.
You're fine, Yvonne. You're fine. You're fine.
My AC's 21.
It's going to go ahead and slam itself into you. First one is real bad. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Second. It's 13. Unable to
Nope.
hit you.
Jesus.
Ugh. Beepo.
Okay, dokie. Let's see here. Let's do. Yeah, let's do this. So, Pippo's going to wave her little hand over at the guy who did all of the strikies, the 7 strikes out in front, and kind of tilt her head and be like, We are not the enemies you are looking for. And I'm going to Crown of Madness him.
Ooh, is that a charmed effect?
It is.
It is immune to charm.
Oh.
It's got a
Wow.
bigger charming boss that will not allow it to be charmed.
Wow.
So as you do this, there is this flash as you feel thorns dig into your temples and you see yellow roses fly towards your eyes before your spell goes away and you're unable to cast it.
I beat the flowers away from my face. Well, they can't be charmed. Then what do I have for those? Then I'm just going to be like, well then, who's all the way up in front? It's
Me, Beldove.
and
yeah.
Yvonne, correct? That's up in front.
Yeah.
Be like, well, Beldove, Yvonne, good luck. And I'm going to just let out a cute little whistle, and you're going to feel inspired.
Is it a D8?
It's a D10.
D10.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. So Amy.
Amy's gonna get up and she's gonna look over at the one creature that's by Beldove and just kind of stick her hand out and cast Toll of the Dead for a Wisdom 16 save.
Okay. That is 16.
Oh, it's no effect.
Yeah.
As
Isn't Toll the Dead psychic anyways?
No, it's necrotic.
Oh, is it necrotic? Okay.
Yeah. As a bonus action, Jamie's just gonna say, "Wait, you can do better," and do a healing word at 3rd level on Beldove.
Keep in mind. And actually, I forgot about this. Beepo, I need you to make a wisdom save for holding that Pixis.
Oh dear. Wow.
I told you guys not to fuck with the poison.
10.
Oh,
Goddamn.
no. You irresistibly open the Pixis.
Oh
no.
Oh
Now she's fucking poisoned her.
no! No, that's a chaos and stuff, isn't it?
Okay. First things
Listen, all I
first.
know
You
is the plant
do
said
you do in fact get bless. All right. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and roll me a d8 there, Beepo.
5.
5. Okay. So, I need everybody who's in 30 feet of Miss Beepo. I see a 30-foot marking here. Carolyn. So Carolyn, Fabulo, Eagle, and Beepo. I need you. Oh, interesting. Never mind. you see all of them vanish.
Oh
Cool. I guess.
Pixis is left behind as the
Well, that-
yellow lightning begins to spike crazy, and the four of you find yourself now in the center. You look left and right, and you see walls that curve and suddenly jut in strange directions, as if you're trapped in an enormous labyrinth.
no! Oh no!
Do we see them still, or do they?
No, they're gone.
Oh no!
They've been banished.
Seeing the Pixis on the ground, I'll use the remaining 15 foot of movement I have to go towards it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And that'll end Amy's turn.
All right. Beldove.
Oh no! All she knows is like half her party disappeared, and she's like, retreat? Question mark. But she'll wait on retreating until she sees everybody else retreating, so she'll hit this creature again. One, she'll try and stab it in the gut, and then she'll try and kick it in the kidney. Do a kidney shot. That's what I'm
All
gonna
right.
do. Yeah. Let's see. 24 and a 20.
Both hit.
Awesome. One is 10 and the other is 6.
Nice.
Yeah. And then she will use a key point to patient defense.
You got it.
Run!
All right. Carolyn, you may try to use your action to find your way out of this maze.
All right. Can I do so by searching the arcane features to
This
try
will-
and
This
get
will
out?
be an intelligence check.
Oh, check or saving throw?
Check.
Nope.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
7, yeah. Begin
Plus
searching
5
around.
intelligence.
Yeah, you search and search and search, unable to find a way out. Anything else you'd like to do? That would be your action to try to find your way out.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can ask this for next turn. Would I know if Dispel Magic would work on this or no? I don't know.
I'll give you an Arcana check this turn. Because you've investigated, you kind of might start to realize what's going on.
19.
19. Yeah, there's potential to spell magic could work on this,
Okay.
but it's a very
Fine.
powerful spell.
I end my turn.
All right, Yvonne.
Where's the crystal thing that made them disappear? The crystal thing.
I mean, it's a wooden box. The Pixis
Oh,
is in the
That.
corner.
I have one right next to me though, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just hit at this thing again. So, no, I won't. That's 6. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration on that one. That's a D10. 16 plus 9.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And 8 the slashing. I'm just trying to hack into this thing as much as I can so I can go deal with that. 23 to hit.
That hits.
And 9 more slashing.
Nice. All right.
On that second one, actually, I'll do another branding smite.
Got it.
For 6 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
Fabulo.
Yes.
You're trapped in a labyrinth. You can use your action to try to find your way out. It is an intelligence check.
What else can I do?
You tell me if you come up with something, but
Is there a roof?
I mean, there's a stone ceiling.
Oh. All right.
What I'll tell you out again, this is a spell that specifically an intelligence check is required to find your way out.
Oh.
The spell will morph to not let any other efforts work.
Do I roll? Okay, I'll roll. That is a 2 and a 1. Neither natural.
Okay. And you're unable to find your way out.
And neither can Dre.
Nope. All right. And then in that case, it is the one by Beldov's turn. All right. See, it's just trying to plow through you. So what's your... Actually, I'll look it up. Your passive perception is 17?
What?
Beldov's
My-
passive is 17. perception.
Yes, it
Okay.
is. And
Cool.
I also have my Spear of Warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that just lets you not be surprised, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what it does is it's as you're striking at it, it kind of blocks its form by getting real close to your arm, and then it seems like shadows envelop it. Then it comes from behind you, striking into the small of your back with its
And that's at-
claws.
And that's at disadvantage because I have I'm doing
Yes. So that gave it a straight roll
okay.
because of what it did, and then 17 to hit.
Yeah.
The other one was a natural 20.
Motherfucker.
So
I'll use my reaction to make it just a hit.
no, the natural 20 was the one that got deleted by the.
Oh, okay.
disadvantage, is what I'm saying. And that is 8 slashing damage, and that's it.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Right. Its target gone. It wants to look for a new one. And it's going to fix upon Amy running at the Pixis. One in the corner. As it puts its hands together and lets out 2 more orbs. First one. Ooh. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Hits Amy. And second one, 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that is 10d10 psychic. It's 47 psychic damage.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's really good. It got very lucky. Is it's trying to destroy your mind. You feel yourself being pulled down. Just here, give up. The Pixis is ours. The time of the brew is done. And next is the one near Yvonne. It's just gonna go for its hits.
Bring it.
Natty 1's not gonna do it.
That's right.
And a 15 misses too.
That's right.
Hold up your shield, unable to let it strike against you. All right.
Bring on, motherfucker. I'm fine.
Beepo, you find yourself in a maze.
Okay. Are my two other compatriots near me?
So actually, all of you are in your separate maze.
We're all in our separate maze. Dang. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and get out of here. So, intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence check.
Oh, a 3.
Man.
These
Someone needs to
walls are
those
so
beacons, man.
interesting.
Amy.
I'll continue over towards the Pixis.
Okay. That's 30 feet. So yeah, I think you're able to get to the Pixis.
I'll grab the Pixis and taking in mind what Beldov's shout for retreat, I'll start making my way out of the enclosed area.
Okay. The thing with here is I'll assume you guys had ropes. So you're climbing ropes to get up because there's no stairs left. We didn't really kind of get too much into that. You had the presence of mind to give ropes, I'll say. But yeah. And I mean, are you kind of action dash up a rope? Is what you're trying to do?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because just grab the Pictus. No one's around it, so you pick it
Okay.
up and are able to get moving.
And I'll just yell out to everybody downstairs, like, let's go.
All right. I'll say you begin to look out, and you are zooming past, going incredibly quickly. And you see dark purple nebula brimming, flashing with energy. And coming out from it, the first thing you see is an enormous eye and hands that come forth. In its skin that's purple and black, reflected in it is vines, like what looks like a mess of thorns and yellow rose. And you feel this creature wants one thing, that Pixis. It is commanding everything. And you end your turn kind of putting your hope up and looking at it. Beldov.
Alrighty. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I see Amy leaving. Yvonne's not leaving yet, so I'm just going to turn around, like spin around, trying to attack this creature with another stab
Wow.
in the head. Trying to in the head this time. That's 14, but I'll use my Bardic just in case. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I keep looking at the wrong thing, so that like it's a plus 10, not a plus 6 or a plus 8. But anyways, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 piercing, and then I'm going to use my pole, my spear, to stab into the ground to get some height to kick it in the head.
Okay.
So 22.
22 hits.
Yeah. And 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then, God, I'm gonna go ahead and once again use a key point for patient defense.
Okay. All right, Carolyn. We got 3 inspo in chat, everyone.
All right. And because of that light of Caroline's there alone, she is not going to dispel. Instead, she's going to use her action to try and find her way out again, and use one of the inspirations.
Okay. Gosh.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
That sucks.
I know. Yeah.
7 and a 9. Yvonne.
How far is the box from me now?
Amy has the box and is climbing up the rope.
But how far is she from me?
Hand? Okay. Say 45 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the cube thing.
I see. You got it. That's charisma for you, so give me a charisma check.
Cool. Check or a save?
It's a check.
Bummer. Dirty 20.
Wow, because you needed an 18. Very good.
That's right, motherfucker!
So with that, you cast Dispel on the object itself, hitting every maze spell at once. Actually, I'm sorry. The way it works, you have to do it per effect, actually, is the wording of Dispel Magic. But what I'll give you is you get to decide who gets out first. Probably should be Fabulo.
Okay.
But you do whatever you want. Fabio has 0
I
chance
vote
of getting out on
Fabula.
their own. They
Yeah,
cannot get out on their own.
No.
I do want to do Fabulo. I'm just kind of coming up with a not metagame reason to do Fabulo. And I feel like
Okay,
because he's the
stop.
strongest.
I'm gonna pull Fabulo out because I miss Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is my favorite animal that we have. And I'm like, God damn, I need Dr. Dre back.
Okay, so then let's do it this way. To be more precise, we'll go next to Carolyn. So roll your charisma for Carolyn.
Oh, I get okay. Oh boy. It's a 13.
13. So you don't let Carolyn out. Then roll it for Beepo.
Nat 20!
Beepo's out, and I guess we said Dr. Dre came out, so we'll let Dr. Dre come out with Fabulous since they're friends. Okay. Okay. Amazing.
Does Carolyn get to come out because I rolled a nat 20?
Yes.
Yeah! Yay!
Warm me down. All right.
Fuck this box! That's what I say as I cast it.
Got it.
I'm like, fuck this box!
Good job. Then Fabulo, newly on this plane of existence. What do you want to do?
Let's see. Well, I've already got one marked. So I will... In fact, I didn't roll my damage last time, so if I hit it, I'll roll double damage.
Oh.
Let's see. I will shoot it with my bow. 18. Does 18 hit?
Yeah, it hits.
All right, and that one will do 23 piercing plus double my favored foe here for an additional 10 piercing.
Nice.
And for my second attack, I will once again shoot for a 14. And so I will send Dr. Dre to attack the other one
Okay.
for 22.
That hits.
It's 9 slashing.
All right.
And then
Dre pulls it in and rips this core of yellow energy that bursts as this thing almost gets forcibly ripped out of existence and back through the portal, and the portal shuts.
See, I told
Alright.
you Dr. Dre was dope.
And then can Dre get to one of the other ones?
What's its movement?
60.
So it would have gone to the first one first, and then... Yes.
All right, so they will attack.
Not going to be able to come back.
Well, Dre always knew the risks.
Oh my god.
For a 21 to hit,
21. Yeah.
and that is 11 slashing,
Okay.
and that will be the turn.
Okay. All right. All right. It's going to smack Dr. Dre for a natural 20.
Oh no.
No,
How-
not
How
Dr.
far
Dre.
away is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's too far.
Okay. All right, that is 13 bludgeoning and 32 psychic.
How far is he
All
from me?
right.
Hold on.
So, Dr. Dre, as he attacks, will be smacked. And he falls to the ground. And Fabulo will look at his fallen friend and say, "Never will a day go that I shall say I forgot about Dre."
Yes.
All right. And with that, sensing your pain and anguish, it will throw an orb of energy your way, Fabulo, for 15.
Miss.
Even in your depressed state, your instincts put you low as it flies across your head, over your head. Now it is one near Yvonne.
Bring it the fuck on, man.
All right, we'll strike again. See what it can do. 25 to hit
That will surprisingly hit.
for 13 bludgeoning damage
Ow.
and 24 to hit.
Yep. You gonna stub my other toe?
And that'll be 14 bludgeoning damage. As both hits, you feel the Vision of Thorns pierce your brain for 9 psychic damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Is it against poison?
No.
Alright, bummer. 26.
26. That'll do it. You save from stun. That. Beepo.
Yes. Okay, okay. There's that one in front of me. There's the one over there. I can't use a lot of these spells. This is what I get for taking lots of charm spells. Actually, how many do I have left? How many do I have left? Where is it? I have. Okay, Bippo's going to bring out her little magic wand, and she's gonna wave it, and some magic missiles are going to shoot out at the one who just struck down. I'm gonna do 2 charges.
Okay.
So that is how many? That is 1 charge. You cast the first level, so that's it's 3 darts that go out, so it's 6.
Okay, 6 force damage.
Well, no, so I'm counting how many of the bolts. So it's
What?
6. I'm counting aloud because I can't count.
Okay, tell me how much damage goes to this guy. So usually it's just you just roll once for the damage and multiply it by the bolts.
Okay. I can't find anything here, so. Alright, so it's. Oh! So it's 5 damage times 6, which is 30.
Yeah.
So since I'm firing all 6 of them at him, so 30 damage. There you go.
Fuck him up.
He is hard. That was rough. He screams as the front of him is disintegrated. You see yellow energy crackling. Anything else?
Nobody kills Dr. Dre and gets away with it.
All right, Amy.
Guys, there's this huge thing outside, and I'm just gonna hop down and make my way to Fabulo. The passing of an item, is that a bonus action or an action?
A free action if they accept.
I attempt to give Fabulo a potion. A greater potion if you'll take it.
Okay, we'll take it.
The rest of my movement, I'll try to isolate myself away from the group towards the chalkboard.
Okay.
And as an action, I gotta try to do something here. I'll try guiding bolt this one over here with Yvonne.
Mm-hmm.
That's within 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. For 19 to hit.
Got it.
4d6 and a d8 for 8, 10, 14, 16 radiant damage.
Nice.
And that'll end her turn.
All right. Bout of.
Alrighty. Either of them within 60 feet of me?
Probably hand. Either one.
Other one. Okay. Well, I will run up a little bit and then bonus action shadow step. Who? I guess the one by Yvonne. Shadow step behind it to flank.
You got it.
And then I will, as I shadow step, I stab down into it for 27 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 8 piercing. And then try and break its back with a knee
Nice.
for 26 to hit.
Nice.
And that is 9 force.
All right. You feel a piece of its back break under your knee.
Take that, bitch.
Is
All right.
bloodied.
Get it, Yvonne.
Carolyn.
All right. Just verifying. I can toss a fireball into that. Well, first I'm going to fly 10 feet up and 20 feet closer to the enemies. And then is it possible to fire a fireball into that corner without hitting any of my allies and just that thing that the hand was just pointing to?
Yeah.
Awesome. And that's what I will do. Angry that I got sent into the maze, she's going to go ahead and cast a 5th level fireball at it.
Nice. Do that. All right. So dex save. 15.
All right, that fails, but so many 1s and 2s. 22 damage.
That's a low fireball. All right. Burn. Breathing hard. Okay. Then Yvonne.
All right. I'm going to smack this thing. I'm gonna as she's like, get it, I'm gonna get it. First one's 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And second one, 23.
Hits.
So 12 on the first and 7 on the second. And then I want to sidestep without like leaving his area. I want to go stand next to Beldove.
Okay, yeah.
And then as soon as I get over there, I'm gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith. So I'll be maintaining concentration on that. Beldove, your AC's +2.
Ooh, thank you.
And now it'll be my turn.
All right. And Fabulo.
Fabulo will go ahead and fire at the winged creature. Ugh, that misses.
Yeah.
A 9. He will attempt again.
This is the one that heard your eagle, right?
Yep, that's a
Right.
16.
16 will miss.
All right, so with that done, he will go ahead and drink the potion as a bonus action.
Okay. got it. Okay, so he's going to point. One who's now burned and everything, looks around, points to Yvonne, and moves around, and you see space itself begins to warp yellow around you. They try to shunt you to somewhere else, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Literally so rude. I'm actually gonna go ahead and counterspell that if I can.
Not a spell.
Oh, okay. Guess we're not doing that then. Oh, is it nat 20?
Wow. Amazing.
Eat it.
So you're unable to, you are not teleported. You
Because
will
my
take-
brain's too good, motherfucker.
You will take 21 psychic.
Not great though. It's good, but not like great.
You would have taken twice as much had you failed. All right. That's its action. So it collapsed the distance, but it couldn't do it. Then it's a creature around you. Let's see. It will. We're going to attempt to strike Beldove. That's a 24 to hit Beldove.
I was hoping you'd say that. Hold on. I want to. I can do a thing. Hold on. I can magically. Shit, no, I can't. I use my reaction, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I didn't.
I guess
'Cause I
you
couldn't
did it.
counterspell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to magically take that damage.
Okay.
What?
You got it. So that will be 15 bludgeoning damage.
Nothing.
Then it's going to go ahead and strike at you, the next one,
Road.
for a natural 20.
Well, okay, it's fine.
Okay. That is 24 bludgeoning damage.
That's not bad. That's not
Then-
bad.
Then 13 psychic.
It's fine.
Then I need a constitution saving throw.
Okay. No problem. $11?
11, you are stunned.
Cool. I gotta make a con check to see if I hold your shield up, my bud.
Okay.
I have advantage on those ones, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be against 37 damage. Yeah, you got it.
You're good.
All right, then Beepo.
Okie dokie. I'm actually going to come up and flank with this baddie because his back is vulnerable. I'm gonna stab him for a 19.
19 hits.
Let's see what I do. For 10 piercing damage
Nice.
into its spine. And that's it.
All right. Amy.
Amy's gonna just close her eyes for a second and start muttering a few words, and we'll cast Law of Regression.
Ooh.
all of my allies within 200, or I'm sorry, up to 6 of my allies within 200 feet get 5d12.
That's a lot of feet. Holy shit.
So Yvonne, Fabulo, Beldove, and Dr. Dre. Is that 5?
Yeah.
Then I'll put myself in there as well. And that we all get 40 HP
Hell
back.
yeah.
Hell yeah! Thank you.
And
Ew.
technically, because of the grave or the grave domain, Dr. Dre gets 60.
Did we fix him?
Dr. Dre lives?
The 60 HP fixed Dr. Dre?
I think Dr. Dre wings begin to move and stretch.
We haven't been rolling death saves for him. I assumed he was dead. So if he's not, that's fine. I'll add him back up.
He'll be up.
He wouldn't be dead anyways because nothing hit him and you only had one time with him down. So even if you had rolled a natural one, that would have only been 2 death saves.
Okay.
Yes, I was keeping track of Dr. Dre.
Someone didn't forget about Dre.
All right, that's Amy's turn, I assume. Then Beldove.
Alright. I am flanking.
Yes.
Awesome. Stab in the buttocks.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That hits.
That is 11 piercing. And then pow. I will do 3 because I'm going to use a key point to do my flurry of blows. So pow pow.
Punch the shit
Oh,
out
shit.
of him.
I need to actually roll the hit dice before I actually roll damage dice. Hold on a second. Oh, first one is a 16.
16 hits.
All right, 16, and that is a max damage for 10.
Hell's the hell yeah.
There you go.
Second one is a
You're rolling with advantage, right?
Yes. 16 plus 8. I can't math right now. I don't know what that is. But 16 plus 8. Yeah. So that is 9 damage.
Nice.
And then the last one is a bad. I rolled a 12. I rolled a 2 and a 4. Yeah.
All right. That goes to Carolyn, I believe.
All right. Carolyn's going to look at that creature on the ground and form a smaller thing of fire on her in her hand and shoot it with the firebolt.
Got it.
Or 27 to hit.
It's going to hit.
13 fire damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yes, she is going to move backwards and towards the blue surface area. 30 feet.
Okay. Yvonne is stunned. This ends at the end of your turn, so you're no longer stunned, but it is Fabulo's turn.
All right. Fabulo will once again attempt to shoot the creature and see what happens. The first one, it's only a 12.
Misses.
The second one is a 19.
That'll hit. They're not going to play with that. They're going to switch places with the other one. So as you go to hit, they bend space. You roll damage, but the two creatures switch places, and you hit the other. You hit the one that takes its space. So you still deal damage, but you just hit the different one.
So I don't get to do my favorite foe then.
Correct.
All right. 20 piercing.
Got it. That one dies and goes down.
All right. How far is it from Dre?
Distance of Dre. 35.
Good. Dre will head that way and attack.
Okay.
Do they have anybody flanking with them?
Dre can flank.
Maybe they go on the other side. 'Cause they have 60 flight. They can
Yeah, they can
move for a bit. Okay. All right. So they will attempt to shred for 17 to hit.
17 ZAC.
So that will be 10 slashing.
Okay.
And then with a bonus action, they will attempt to slash again or shred again. And this one is a 24 to hit. And this one does 8 slashing.
How do you want to kill it?
Hell yeah.
Well, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre looks at this creature who moments ago killed him. And he shrieks. And with his beak and talons, he digs into the creature's face, removing anything that resembles a face, burrows his way through, and flies through the opposite end of the skull. And as he flies out, shrieking once again, with blood dripping from his feathers, you can almost hear the beginnings of rhythm in his voice.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Amazing. All right. Now, with that done, we will take our 15-minute break and come back to this madness. Then. See you then. All right, it's time to get on back here, everybody. All right. Roll call. We all back there. Got Fui.
I'm here.
Cool.
Yes.
I have survived this long break.
Nice. So, these things are down for now. The piece of world that you are on is quickly moving towards this creature, this thing that seems to be in control, the thing that murdered Siora, that pursues the tavern. You think back to the tavern itself, it's probably not a place to get back to. It was overrun. But you are here. Only question is, what are you going to do here? You have defeated these creatures. You have this mysterious flask on the floor that, even when touched, didn't seem to move off its spot on this world of firsts, with the clock quickly winding down. So, the way this is going to work is you have 3 fails until you reach the thing that is pulling you towards it, and we roll for initiative. Until then, we go around. Everyone will say what they'd like to do anything. However you want to interact with this space, what you want to try to figure out, any preparations you want to make, or rituals you feel like starting, what you want to do with the Blue Rose here. This might include trying to reestablish it as a tavern. I don't know. You can be very creative here. It will come down to some checks, but all your roses, we're going to call it the 7 because what we're doing, are at full power, giving you immense. And these were called Founders Roses when they were given to you. So, you take your turn, do a check. No one can do a second thing until everyone has done one. Or we won't do a formal initiative. Then, like I said, after 3 fails, it's time. So, what are you looking to doing? And you can strategize and talk between each other during the other things too.
So,
Go ahead. If you already got some, go for it. I was gonna ask, I was like, what are we doing, guys?
well, I feel like this should be like one of the either the first or the last things. I don't know how much it will help, but I was thinking I could use Tiny Hut to like lock whatever is out there away from the Pixis.
Don't you have to be in Tiny Hut?
Yes, I would have to stay inside.
I mean, it's not a horrible idea, and then just use it as a. I mean, that way we'd at least have a exit strategy if we needed to retreat somewhere for a quick breather and then jump back in. I mean, it's kind of like a medic station. I'm actually thinks it's a pretty good idea. That way, it also keeps the Nexus safe. I think that's actually a really smart idea.
I'll say, keep in mind, like, tiny huts don't protect against things like dragon breath. And this thing probably definitely has attacks similar to that. Though not every attack, probably. But just an idea on that, and you would be grouped. So just to kind of...
Yeah.
To set that, it could still be very good. It's just...
Okay, I think first we need to figure out what this flask is and why it's so important. And because, I mean, we didn't start, like, it knocked you out, Amy. Like.
But was the attack triggered by it?
The attack was triggered by you dropping the box.
Oh, okay.
I could check the arcane properties if you wish.
I mean, if somebody has like even just a like identify.
Yeah, if someone
On
had
this.
identify, that'd be dope.
Keep in mind with identify, you have to touch the object.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you could do like check, see if you could figure anything out with Arcana.
Because
Also, sorry, but also, Amber and Courtney, did either of you use your bardic that I gave you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Right. We need an
Okay.
action.
Okay, so we're on a piece of the earth that has a little sphere around it, and we are flying through space to a creature of unknown properties.
Yeah.
And on the ground, there's a rose thing that seems powerful.
You each have a founder's rose.
We each have a founder's rose, and that seems powerful.
and
Yeah.
and there's this flask
Okay.
that did not move when touched and did a negative effect on a failed wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the flask, and then I'm gonna pick it up.
Make a charisma check.
Yeah, there's still inspirations in the chat, right? I'll take
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, so you put the spell out here, and some enchantments remain,
Yeah, of course they do.
but you look at the flask, and instead of this metal container, an illusion drops from it,
Okay.
and it is a container of bone hollowed out.
Ew. What's inside it? Is it still like a flask?
It still is stoppered, so it would have to be touched to be examined as far as this
Yeah, I'm gonna touch it. Fucking yeah.
goes. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
guidance.
Hell yeah. Fucking 13. Okay. Guidance is what? A D4?
D4.
Fuck. 14.
14, okay. Yvonne drops out cold. And and I'll count this whole thing. That is a single fail to your 3 fail counter.
Night, guys.
I'm gonna step over to Yvonne and cast just lay a hand on her and cast Death Ward.
Okay.
What did that do? Am I dead now?
No, that means if you go down to 0 hit points, you only go down to 1.
Dope. Thanks, man.
But she's still out, right?
Mm-hmm. As you get close, she kind of breathes in and out. You feel like she's sleeping. So, what's the next thing anybody wants to do? Because she can't do anything yet anyway, so I focus more on how you want to take care of this problem.
Or take care of this problem. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. But
How would we go about founding?
Yeah.
I think use your. I can try to give you stuff, but you can also try to come up with some things. This is like a I'd say this is high creativity
Okay.
here. This is very much like
Hmm.
just things that would seem right, seem thematic.
Anybody proficient in like woodworkers tools?
I'm proficient with Mason's tools, but that doesn't help a lot right now.
Well, I will shake her, see if she wakes up.
Okay, she's awake. However, like I said, she cannot act again until everyone's acted with the check.
Okay. Well, why don't we build a bar? Like, I've got tinkerer's tools that I'm proficient in. We could start actually building like an actual bar. Like make a small bar area.
Hell the fuck yeah! Let's do it!
Do you think we can plant the arrozes?
I think they're kind of stuck to our bodies. Like this is like ingrained in my brain right now, because it's in my hair.
If you do we agree on the bars and over our action that you can do your 6 checks on the bar?
Well, I think Caroline actually wants to try and pluck a petal from her rose to try and plant it.
That might help, but I think I don't
I think
know.
that'll work. Let's do this. There seems to be kind of. It sounds like 2 camps. Sounds like there's the preparing the area and preparing the bar, and however you want to do this. So just everyone kind of pick something that they want to do for this. I think we're in the midst of the founding. Seems the direction we're kind of going. I want to get these checks in. So if everyone's good with that, everyone pick something that they want. What are you adding to this moment of founding in the bar?
I'm going to try to actually start building the like shelves.
Okay.
And for like drinks and stuff like that. And hopefully use my tinkerer's tools to do
I think
that.
Tinker's Tools, why don't you kind of work on the tap system or something like that?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds great to me. Yeah, make a Tinker's check.
So that would be like dex and proficiency bonus?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's bad!
I can never tell if it's good or bad by your reaction.
That's only a 10! Or no, it's not a 10. Hold on. 11.
Okay.
Oh, good. We're safe.
Okay. That's the second fail counter.
Fuck.
As you get this close, the whispers begin to infiltrate your brains. You hear this drone. Give up. It's mine. The time for hope is done. And I need, it's relatively low, but it's a 15 wisdom save that I need from everyone.
Anyone within 10 feet of me gets +4 to their save.
Everyone may have the +4.
Fuck yeah. Use that wisdom.
Yep.
Thank God.
Beepo.
25 for Caroline.
5.
All right. Beepo, you're going to get a point of stress for this, which means -1 to all rolls on a d20. Anyone else fail?
Whatever you rolled, add 4.
Jackie, you're around. I just haven't heard you.
27.
Okay, cool. I just haven't jumped in. Okay.
I got 20.
Okay, so everyone else is good. Excellent. All right. What's else somebody wants to do here?
Caroline wants to go over and find a piece of earth to be able to pluck it, a petal, to be able to try and restart the founding of the Blue Roses.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
I go over to guide him since we were talking about planting the roses.
I'll let guidance go.
Oh, so close to 19 and it rolled over. Sad face. Guidance is a D4.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, 15. You push it down. That will be a success for this. As it. You hear a different voice. And it seems it doesn't, it's not in your head. It comes to your ears, but it is vibrations moving through your body. You feel your very blood vibrating and it creating sound within your eardrums. Who does this?
Caroline Underdale.
And then you all hear this vibrating through your blood. That is not your names. Who are you? And then this is up to those who get to go. You may respond to this, or you may do something else.
Fabula will summon the woodland creatures and the birds to set up traps in the woods leading up to us.
Okay.
Beavers, weakening wood, maybe some creatures burrowing into the ground and covering it as. And then, of course, some monkeys high up in the tree with rocks and just some problems that whatever comes might have to face and might be distracted by.
Okay, make an animal handling check.
Well,
Nope.
Oh my gosh. What did that come to?
12.
12. Okay. In that case. Above and in this place comes to a rest. And you know now that you have come to the final point. You can still do things, but initiative is going to start. All those things you're trying to do, we can warp time. There's a lot we can. So you're not your pieces here and trying to do pieces of the founding. That doesn't have to stop, but something now has engaged what is happening. So. Now, there's a growl and tearing, it seems, of air itself. As you hear, I will come myself, even if I have to lessen my form. It's not the voice you heard in your blood, as it, and you hear as something physical makes its way and lands upon this world. Roll initiative. Okay. So, Carolyn Underdeath, what would you like to do?
She would like to try and converse with the original one as she's nursing the petal she planned and say, I am Caroline Underdeath, and we are the new founders of the Blue Rose.
What do you want?
We want to refound the Blue Rose and build it back up to its glory.
No. What do you want? That is what you will do. What do you want? You get one more answer before it moves on.
Hope.
Cool. Make a persuasion check.
All right. Yes. Oh, it's a straight check. 19.
19. With that, your rose glows bright. Your piece of the founding has been done. It says, I embrace hope. And Beldov.
Did she hear it asking what we wanted?
Yes.
Okay. She's going to say to it, we want to save everyone affected. We want to bring back... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on. Brain's not working. I'm sorry. Hold on. Bring back the... I can't think of the word I'm looking for. We want to restore how everything was. We want to restore, give people back their lives.
Okay. Then what?
Protect it.
For how long?
As long as we possibly can. For as long as I live.
Swear by your blood.
I swear. And if I need to, I have a dart. I will stab my hand stab my hand with a dart and let it drip onto the ground, onto the blue rose.
You got it. And with that, I will allow either persuasion check or a wisdom save.
Okay, which one?
You have +4 on save still.
Okay, I will do a wisdom save because that's a +3 and my persuasion is a +0. 21.
21. It drips down, and you feel your blood connecting to it, and your rose alights. Now, this is all well and good. You still need something to found, so you can still take this a lot of directions. I just want
Yeah.
you guys can keep interacting. I just want to just keep this open to creativity. Is I guess
Yeah.
all I'm trying to say. Okay, then that is your action as you're trying to do this. Beepo.
So I feel like Beepo knowing a lot about charming magics. Essentially I'm kind of using my counter charm feature
Okay.
that I have. Kind of like calling forth this sphere of magical energy around us to kind of like infuse in this area like this negating feature of like frightening, of like being toyed with against your will, kind of like magics. And like she pulls out her lyre. I lied, okay. I did take a musical instrument I could play.
Okay.
And she kind of just starts aggressively like strumming it, kind of thing. This very chaotic kind of like tune that leads into something peaceful almost.
I love it. Give me performance and add a bardic inspiration die.
Uh, 32.
Jesus Christ!
I'm a plus 12 performance.
Oh damn!
I'm a bard.
Okay. This magic you sing and you play, and the magic begins to suffuse into the place. Your rose glows as it feels homey and comforting. And even in this moment, at least inside this place, there is, we're going to say, immunity to Charmed and Frightened. All right. Amy Barbarous.
That's all really awesome, guys. I don't know if I'm supposed to speak with them directly because I don't have any proficiencies to try to add to the actual space itself.
This is creative and probably so whatever. Try to go for it.
Because the one thing I'm thinking is she would reach out to the Raven Queen, her deity, just trying to do nothing magical, just trying to channel her essence into what the Blue Rose does, you know, fixing wrongs that have been done throughout the multiverse and maintaining the balance of you know, life and death.
Okay. I think taking this idea of the balance of life and death is definitely something that can work here. And this would be religion.
Okay.
But you can do it from wisdom instead of intelligence.
Okay, so I do have proficiency on religion, so I can use my wisdom modifier instead of the intelligence. Or is one
Correct.
or the other? Okay. So
So wisdom plus proficiency.
I would be 16 total.
Okay. Push out, and the idea that within all the multiverses there is a balance of life and things need to move to their natural end. And that ideal, a bit foreign to the Rose you know, now gets infused into this place.
And from every end, a new beginning.
And I want to say immediately with that success, the thing that chases you is the antithesis of that type of balance. Therefore,
What's synthesis?
The opposite.
Okay.
Just fancy.
No, I'm not drunk. I've never heard that word before.
She was accusing me of being that because I was using
okay.
weird words. And then all the roses glows, as is yours. Next part of this founding. All those wearing a founder's rose, your attacks. This creature will be vulnerable against any of your attacks because it disrupts this balance. Yvonne,
I'm gonna do some wacky shit.
please.
I want to cast Hypnotic Pattern and like supercharge it so that I can make what I put as the hypnotic pattern physically appear as the tavern. If that makes sense.
I don't understand what the end effect is.
Okay.
What you want to actually happen?
So I want to use Hypnotic Pattern to like create a twisting pattern of color that kind of like look like a tavern, like the structure.
Okay.
And I'm hoping my superpower magic rose will somehow make that thing physically actually appear.
Oh, I see.
Iron Man, the tavern.
I see. Well, yes. So you want to do some hard light trickery? You got it. Okay. 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 This is crazy. All right.
Well, I just that's.
I'm with you. I'm just coming.
You said be creative.
I'm good. I just need to get a mechanic for it. Okay.
Charisma save would be great.
You're literally, I think, therefore, I amming it into existence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Charisma
I'll give
save.
you. I'm not going to give you charisma save, but I will give you. I will give you charisma because you got Mason tools, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you charisma with proficiency because this is like this magical masonry. This is a high DC,
Okay. I'm taking that inspo.
but like it is much higher to do this insanity. But I will allow it if you roll high enough.
All right.
You at least need a 25 on this.
Well, fuck. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I have a +4 to charisma. My proficiency is a +4. I got the inspiration.
So
Can I-
inspiration and a +8.
Can I get guidance?
No.
All right, fair enough. Okay. So I'll roll a charisma check, and then we'll just add +4 to whatever I roll. Okay. 19. 21, 22, 23. That's so fucking close.
sorry. It almost,
God damn it, that's so frustrating.
it's very close. I would have loved it.
I'm so sad right now.
With that, now it is this thing's turn. Fabulo, you now can tell me whether you want everyone to have advantage on all attacks, or you want it to have disadvantage on all attacks, representing your animal insanity.
I'll take advantage.
Okay, so that's advantage for everybody.
That's what I meant.
Yep, 100%. So everyone has advantage if you're going to attack this creature, and it is vulnerable to your damage because of what you did before. Very good. With that, there is a pounding. And what was dark, because you only had this one thing, the whole thing is ripped open and wide by these two large arms as this blue and green and yellow creature standing at 60 feet at this point moves. There he is. It's cute. Chaos and despair comes. Its action was to do all of that.
Like actual chaos, or just like when people say chaos? Is this the kind of chaos that's gonna make my ADHD brain happy, or is this?
No, this is bad. This is not good.
Oh, okay.
With that, Fabulo, it is your turn.
All right. So I have to choose between talking to this thing or attacking.
Or something else, but yeah, you can basically attack or try to assist with the founding in some way. Or say attacking's part of it. It's kind of pretty open here.
Okay. Okay. Fabulo is so reactive that if this thing is now here, he would take an attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that in mind, he will look at this thing and he will say, "Swift death to you who have wronged Fabulo." All right, and now I am going to attack it.
Fuck yeah. Jackie, that was so good. Fuck yes, man.
It's going to miss with a 12.
Oof, yeah,
I
well,
will attack again. That should hit with a 25.
yeah.
All right, so since I'm doing that and marking him, so this will be interesting. So that's actually 46 on top of whatever this is. So I'll do if I roll 46. So that's 20 piercing plus 19 piercing, which is 39 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And now, Dr. Dre.
Okay, so we're going to Dr. Dre. So 39 piercing, that is 60, 78 because it's vulnerable to all damage.
Oh, yes, very good. So, Dr. Dre will fly toward this thing, and he will also attempt to attack with advantage. His first attack.
What's it get advantage from?
Everybody gets an advantage, you said.
Yes, sorry. That's why. My bad.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
And that is going to do 10 slashing multiplied to 20 slashing.
Yeah.
He will attack again with his bonus action, or my bonus action rather, for a 21 to hit.
Absolutely. That
And
hits.
that will do 9 multiplied to 18 slashing damage.
Yes.
He will then fly back to me, and that will have to be... I'm going to back up a little bit. Because I'm a ranged fighter, so it makes more sense for me to be back, so I'm going to back up some, and that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. With that, art department. This is going to be a 5-foot line of gas. Sorry, 5-foot wide line that's going to be 30 feet long, getting as many as possible. Yep. It kind of squirts from its ankle as this mouth forms, and you see roses being crushed, and this gas spurts out. Okay. Amy, Caroline, and Yvonne, I need Constitution saving throws.
Is this against poison?
This is.
I have advantage. And all of you within 10 feet of me have +4.
I think it's both of you.
20.
20 will fail.
20 will fail?
25?
25 passes.
Did you
What do
say 20 failed?
Yeah, what's Yvonne get?
Jesus, 15. Okay. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Just checking.
Okay. So that was a real low roll on that. That's 10 poison to the fails. Nothing to the success. All right, it's fabulous. Hurt this thing deeply. Carolyn.
All right. Caroline's going to bonus action, click her heels together to activate the winged boots, and then she's going to fly away and up to use the 30 feet of movement she's got. I don't know where that would put her, but she's wanting to try and avoid lines or anything like that to try and make it.
Gotcha. Yep.
And then she's going to say, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, and cast a 5th level fireball at
Fuck yeah.
it. Dex save, DC 17.
Okay. I had fear that, but it's going to choose to succeed.
Oh. Sad face. Ooh. 3 6s and 2 on the first roll, so 20 plus 26. 30, 31, 32, 34. And 34 plus 9 is 43 halved.
So it's 43 because it's vulnerable. So we'll take the full
okay.
43.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Otherwise, we're taking 86. It's like, no. Well, yeah, begins to burn, and now it's screaming, realizing as the flames go out, they turn blue as it burns away, realizing that there's some insanity going on, and that might be a little late. Anything else?
No, there's nothing else.
All right, out of.
Okay, she is she's gonna yell, "Finish the founding!" as she runs up to this thing and tries to she actually jumps up to run up its body to stab it in what she suspects is the head.
Ish.
Yeah. All right, and that is a fuck. That's bad. 17. Yeah.
17 will hit.
Oh, thank God. 17. That is Damn, why am I rolling so terribly? 6, 7. 7 plus 7 is 14.
14?
It's that's with the doubled. That yeah, it was just 7 piercing.
Okay,
so.
cool.
And then she's going to beat it up, whack, whack, whack. Try and knock this thing stupid as she uses a key point to flurry of blows. And the first one is a 13 plus 8, 26.
26 hits.
Yeah. And then that is a max damage for 10, so that makes it 20.
Nice.
And then second attack, 15 plus 8, 23.
That hits.
And that is 8. So 8 plus 8 is 16. And then my last attack is... God. 18 plus 8. So...
Okay, that'll hit.
And that'll be a 10 for max damage. That first one should have been a 12. That first hit that I did should have been a 12. I don't remember if I did that or not. But anyways. But yeah, that's 10, so 20. And how many key points do I have left? 4. You know what? I will do it. I will try a stunning strike on it. So
Okay. You got it.
that's a con save 15.
18.
Yeah. All right.
Not impossible, but it beat it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And that is all.
All right. Oof. Bout of.
That was me. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Beepo.
Okay. So Beepo is going to click her heels too, and she's gonna fly up into the air, and she's going to take out a black marble and be like, Beldov's right. Finish the founding, and I'm going to... Oh, wait. Because you're on top of him. That's going to, like... I'm going to rip him right out from underneath you.
Half this space, and you can do it.
No, it's fine if you rip him out from underneath me. It's fine.
Okay.
She's a monk.
I'm a monk. I have slow fall.
Oh, good point. Yeah. And so I have 120 feet range on this, so I want to aim it in his space, but kind of like up and behind him, so kind of like yanks him backwards.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I know he's still humongous, but still.
So you're trying to push him back? Basically, pull him back?
Yeah, more so pull him.
Okay, what's the save?
It is a 16 con save.
Okay,
I'm casting at 4th level.
got it. That's only a 15. It's going to let this happen.
Thunk, 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 thunk. 30 force damage.
For 60. The gravity pulls it. Not used to the pulls of gravity. It is thrown back. I'm not even going to bother with the monk because the monk is fine. Anything else?
And that will be it.
Okay. Amy.
Amy's gonna rip off the necklace she's got off her neck, kind of take a whiff at it, and get a whiff of the sulfur and the bat shit, because this is bat shit crazy. and throw her necklace of fireballs at it with 4 beads.
Okay.
So that's 3rd, 4th, 5th at 6. Does that make is that sound right?
Yeah.
Ooh, fireball. 5th, 6.
Wait, don't kill it all the way.
That's 10d6 with the dex of 15. Dex save of 6.
Okay, it failed the dex. It's going to succeed instead.
Don't kill it.
For 31. Fuck.
Okay, 31 is the total. Good.
And I'm gonna move, kind of get away from being too close to everybody, kind of towards the camera. And as a bonus, I'll do a healing word. Or may I do a healing word since that's technically a leveled spell with the fireball?
It was a necklace, though.
Yeah,
it was
you
an
didn't-
Yeah,
That's why.
I want to count it that way. You can still cast.
That's why I was asking. So I'll do a healing word at 4th level to heal Yvonne.
Oh, thanks.
And you get, if I can find it in here, a total of 18 hit points.
That's great because I'm about to do something real dumb.
Okay.
When are you not?
That is my turn.
All right. Yvonne.
Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, how far am I from the plant monster thing?
Hand?
It'd be so cool if it was 25.
35 feet.
God damn it. Okay. All right. This is actually. Is it in a hole though? Can I slide down some of it?
It is not in a hole.
Okay.
Like you're all in a big hole, but it is not in a hole
Yeah.
relative to you.
I just didn't know if the sink gravity sinkhole
No, 'cause
damage.
they put it backwards, not.
Oh, got you. Okay. Ah, shit. So, what I would like to do is get over there and touch the plants, and I'm going to justify my thoughts here. Purify food and drink is non-magical food and drink within 5-foot radius or whatever, but I have a super powered magic rose and I'm connected to the rose, and if I'm understanding this correctly, the yellow rose is a corruption of the blue rose,
Okay.
so it's like a poison thing. And using this spell, because like salad's also a food, so we're going salad adjacent, we're loosely
Okay.
connected, and she's going to try and purify this rose.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons I'm so sad you can't make the actual Blue Rose campaign right here. So
You told me it made my magic crazy, so
I'm serious. I love it. So you, oh my gosh, you run at this thing. So you're trying to get at it. Do you have the speed to do this?
okay, that's the problem though, is I only have 25 speed.
What's the range on the purified food and drink?
It's a touch.
So touch.
Oh no, it's not. It's 10 feet. Holy shit!
Oh! So you can run 25 feet and it's 10 feet away from you.
Yes.
There
And then
you go.
And then if I get it, then I would like to talk to the thing and be like, we want to purify the world from this corruption.
Ooh. I am such a fan of this. Okay, there's so much crap you're doing right now. Okay. This is nuts. Give me this is a charisma based arcana check.
Okay. So that just means I use Arcana, but I have a +4 instead of a -1.
Well, so arcana, are you proficient in it at all?
No.
Okay, then it's a charisma check.
Okay, great. Oh man. Okay.
Isn't there still an inspo?
No, I used it last time.
I'm trying
God.
to see. There's a board update here that might come down. Yes, there's one in there.
Okay. Okay, we'll try. Okay, 18.
18. So you reach out in here. Okay. And you say, we want to purify this corruption. And you hear wit, guts, improvisation. Now, show me its blood. And your rose glows, having accepted this place, and your sword lights up with blue energy.
Sweet.
Whenever you use Divine Smite features, it is a D12 instead of the regular Divine Smite dice.
Great. That's
As
it.
you steal the power of this rose, you see the yellow roses around it crumple as you almost steal its energy, the yellowness moving through you into wounds you've already sustained, and by your blood changing it to blue energy as you grow, and your sword is massive, and it is its turn. So let's see here. At the beginning of its turn, we've got 4 out of 6 roses, so it heals a certain amount. And you hear the whispers. Hope is lost. Worlds need to be left on their own to go into darkness. Light must not be preserved, but left alone. That means you all to make wisdom saves.
I don't know
Look
who's in the
Eldov is within 10 feet. Yeah.
Bell, I am. Okay. Oh, don't bell me now,
Did you
guys.
say wisdom saves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. I'm just going to head call it from the top. Fabulo.
23.
23. Okay, you take half for 20.
Oh shit.
Actually, I'm sorry, 19. Yvonne.
22.
22, half for 19. Carolyn.
21.
21, half for 19. Beepo.
15.
15, 39, psychic. Boudov.
I'll just add that 39 psychic.
Amy.
39 psychic.
All right, those of you who fail also get a stress, so that's -1 on rolls.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not charmed or frightened, is it?
No. And then it does have these effects that are not. All I'll say is what you did is helping. There's things that this thing would normally be able to do that are being actively blocked by the wards.
Okay.
And then it's going to throw a hand begins to come out and shape and try to strike out at Yvonne
Yeah, bring it.
for low roll 18.
Nope.
Oh, that was awful. And it misses.
I like to think as it like comes up, she like makes a flex move, like she's gonna do the same thing and like take the corruption and like it like jerks away from her. You know?
Yeah. With that, it still wants to, it still has to
Like,
do what it wants to do, but it does not want to be down here. It's going to fly 100 feet into the air. Rocket up.
Asshole. Oh, not you, Matt. The creature.
Yeah, there's a good distinction.
All right. Fabulo, it is your turn.
All right. You know what? I actually love this because Purify Food and Drink is a ritual first level spell that is now more powerful than Lesser Restoration. Everything is food, Matt. Including people.
Listen,
I have the rose that superpowers.
I do not stand by
myself.
any of these rulings to any other game.
Not only does Lesser Restoration only cure one disease, Food and Drink cures all disease. This is great. I cannot wait.
Okay, to be fair, I have a very powerful rose. Apparently, this is not.
There's the rose. Yes.
All right. I know I haven't gone. Who's the other person who hasn't gone? Because I'm really confused. Like for the founding.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
should we be at 5 roses?
I think
Mike
so.
count,
Yeah, because it was me. Yeah, me, Amy, Caroline.
Yeah, I think she missed the first one. So I'm actually going to adjust the healing that it took.
Okay.
So we're at another rose. I think that's what I thought. Yeah. So there is an additional rose that should be down.
All right. I assume I can talk to this thing and attack at the same time, since talking is usually a free action. Is that correct?
I mean, I did. So.
Yeah, the talking is as if you were doing something kind of crazy was where it kind of gets in there.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And based on what I understand of this conversation, or at least, I'm sorry, not what I understand, what Fabula understands about this conversation, he would be able to know that when they're asking these questions, they're asking, what do you want, not in the personal sense, but in the Blue Rose sense. Is that correct?
I mean, as far as what Fabulo knows, I guess it depends. I think it's somewhat of an open question on purpose.
Okay.
But I would say if it's something that the person wants that is in line with kind of where this is going, like
Gotcha.
Baldov just made a personal swear on what they personally are going to do.
All right.
But it was within line with the whole thing, right? It wasn't something extra or does that make sense?
Yes. All right. So I think Fabulo is going to ready up his bow to take 2 shots, and as he's taking these shots, he'll be saying something. I guess I'll just go ahead and roll these shots first, just to see how this goes.
Sure.
The first one is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
That one does. Hold on. It's gonna be okay. It's well, I just lost count. 31. That's 62 piercing on that one, and the second one's going to attack for a nat 20. And so that means I also get to roll nat 20 on the additional dice. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Not very good, but it's all right. And for crit damage here. Okay. So that is... that's 41 times 2, which is 80 2.
Okay.
Piercing on that one. So while he's attacking and doing all these shots and just doing over 100 damage on this turn, he's going to kind of look at his trusty friend Dr. Dre and look back at what he's killing and just think to himself and start saying, Fabulo wants those qualities: strength of mind and spirit and resolve. And with that, Dr. Dre will fly off to do his own attacks. He can fly 60 feet toward this thing if he is close enough. If not, Fabulo can actually move further up to get him there.
So it is 100 feet in the air currently.
That's actually okay. So he's 100 feet from me, or is he 100 feet off the ground?
He's 100 feet off the ground.
All right. How far is he? Okay. Okay. Okay, that's all right. So what I would do then is I will use my my bonus action to I just realized I can do this, but it doesn't actually do any good anymore because this just gives people advantage. My fabulous presence, it just does something that we already have. So that's useless. So what about oh wait, I think I can turn invisible. Yes, I think I can. Yes, I can. So I will magically become invisible along with all of my equipment, and I think technically so does Dr. Dre, since he's kind of being warned at the moment. And he will just take the dodge action as his action.
Okay. All right, so as you say this, the voice will respond. Then let that spirit and philosophy spread like fire, consuming that which corrupts, destroys, and maims. Annihilate this horror. Carolyn.
Did that not get us the last rose?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Well, he did say fire. Let's go ahead and try raising it to the ground. And she casts a 4th level fireball.
Okay.
DC 17 Dex.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and start rolling the die.
It saves, but it's still going to take whatever you rolled.
So 21. Ooh, good rolls. 25, 28, 6, 30. 35 points of damage
Okay.
of fire.
The blue flames move around this, and they take on the form of larger claws. As you see this almost bestial form emerge, growling with the same voice as you heard, acting through your flames, tearing this thing apart. And yellow bits of energy and pieces begin floating down. Consume it. And as it does, the energy seems to... There's something about it. It wants to escape, go back to whatever it was outside of this world space, where it's more powerful, where it can't be hurt or destroyed or finally ended. It itself begins to, as the body falls, the energy wants to escape. I need everyone, this is kind of goes more into the skill challenge route of how you're going to keep it from going anywhere. If you're going to finally bring this thing to an end, what are you going to do? So, actually, I can just start again with Carolyn. What do you want to do?
Well, for flavor, I don't know if it's going to be allowed or not. I think she would try and use Gus to bring it into that flask thing that has the bone flask in it.
Ooh.
And try and contain it all in that area.
I'm loving it. Give me an Arcana check.
Awesome. I like Arcana.
The best idea to start with. I don't know if it'll be allowed, but
Nat 20!
All right.
Plus my Arcana is +9, so 29.
Yeah, so you reach out with a fury of energy that wraps around, channeling your rose through you, and these pieces of energy begin to funnel. You've started the process, but all you've been able to do is link it so that it can be pushed through in some manner. Immediately, for the rest of this, you are under 6 stress. You have -6 because this is a massive amount of concentration and energy to try to do this. As you see Carolyn bleeding from her eyes and ears, trying to hold this together. Beldav.
How far away is it now?
It went to the ground.
It went to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. So Beldav is actually going to is it prone or is it standing up?
It's incorporeal.
Okay, it's incorporeal. Ooh, I wonder if this will do anything.
So this is energy. The energy of it, yellow, is being kind of sucked into this funnel. So now you're seeing how you can aid this. Because Carolyn kind of set the tone a little bit.
I have no magic.
Just keep in mind, I let someone use purified food to do shit. So just try to...
I want to actually... can I...
with...
Okay. I want to shadow step behind it and try and use all of my absolute strength and ability to use my +2 spear to knock it closer, get it off balance, and try to try to just, I guess, stun it to where it just can't, can't move. I don't know. Help me out here.
I feel like you're trying to use your spear to shove its energy further down.
Yeah.
Pushing it. So I would say...
Does she have a spear?
Yeah.
I have a +2, yeah.
Dang it.
Huh?
Oh. She said you could use it where like you spin the spear around really quick, like Aang and airbend it.
Oh yeah, airbend it. I will airbend it.
You want to air? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Give me acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Oh, come on, fucking bitch. 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not working as you try to you try to push it. Just not enough, and you
I
fall back
rolled
to
a
the ground.
2. I rolled a 2, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's fine. Whatever.
Too much blood on your fingers. You're like, oh damn it.
Yeah.
Beepo.
Okay, so this thing, like, it's just a swirling ball of energy, but it still has like this weird sentience to it, essentially, because it's a weird cosmic being.
Yeah.
So, kind of like Beepo's brain is going wild, and she's thinking back to when it racked us with all of these like cacophony of whispers, and how it was distracting and painful, and she just thinks it's like, that's it. She's going to basically disrupt its thought processing by casting Dissonant Whispers, and she's going to just glare at it, and just like the purple psychic energy kind of like glows in her eyes as she begins like muttering incoherently. Like you hear weird chanting, then you hear like a cat screeching, and then you hear all of these other weird sounds just like firing off like super fast until it's just like this blare of noise. And and yeah.
You're trying to out whisper the Eldritch Horror. I am
so
down for this. What is the save?
It's a wisdom save 16.
16, okay. Sorry, 26.
Okay.
All right. And Amy.
So is it incorporeal at this point?
Essentially, but I mean...
Or can I still consider it a plant?
What are you trying to do?
Blight.
Oh, I see. It's not something you're trying to deal damage to, I'd say.
Okay.
You're trying to move... Right now, you're trying to move it along the chain here. So it's energy. So idea is what's left can't be damaged. It can only be contained somehow before it re-establishes itself.
Since it's more of a skill check, is it possible for me to use, say, Ray of Enfeeblement to try to hinder any potential strength checks on him trying to get out of this tether that we're essentially bringing him down on?
No, because you're just going to get out of it. Like if he's no longer energy, that's not going to work. So
okay. Let me think. I'm gonna then get close within 30 feet, and I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
Okay.
With a charisma check of 16. I know he's very good with charms, so.
Yeah, that's a 28.
Okay, he succeeds. Bonus section. I don't have anything that's worth doing. I think that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. So where 3 fails, which means it's going to be Vaughn, then Fabulo, and you are not going to like what happens if either of you fail this, whatever you're trying to do next. Yvonne, it's your turn.
Okay. Now, it's Caroline that's holding this funnel and like trying to suck this thing in, right?
Yeah.
She's like really stressed. If I cast Calm Emotions on Caroline, would that allow her to overcome the 6 stress and be more powerful to suck this thing into the thing?
I'm gonna say Carolyn's doing her thing. She cannot be re-established here.
It
That
can't
is her role.
make her stronger.
She's well. Let me see. She's trying to do calm emotions. Okay. You know what? I'm
just trying to chill her out a little bit.
Yeah. This is what I can do. I think you. Yeah, I think you imbuing her with your calmness and your. I think what you're trying to do here is imbue her with your calmness and your determination from being trained, and you're trying to kind of funnel that through her.
Yeah.
Kind of combine your strength with hers. So this is almost like you're putting your hands on her shoulders and like the two of you joining together.
Yeah.
Using calm emotions as the conduit to do that.
I'm just trying to help negate that -6 thing.
Well, I don't think you may negate the -6, but you can join in and help this be more of a pull. If that makes sense, because you're adding your own energy to what's going on. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just go stand next to her and try to cast Hold Person on it then.
You tell me. So the difference here would be a roll you get to make versus a save it's going to make.
I don't know. I really like the idea of just like joining in with what Caroline's trying to do and just empower her.
Okay. Then I feel like it's probably. Well, make it spell attack, whatever your spell attack is.
Okay.
Can she have advantage because of the blue rose thing, technically?
No, I'm just getting her a modifier.
It looks.
Wait, she can use an inspiration for it, so.
Oh.
Spell attacks +8. I am gonna use an inspiration. Nat 20!
Oh yeah!
28.
All right, so you grasp on it. It starts to funnel. Now it's increasing. All it needs is a little bit more. Fabulo, can you give the final push?
Depends. I was a little confused when you said it. Is it physical in some way? Can I touch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, with the blue energy flowing through you, because you're empowered by the blue rose, you can touch this energy where normally you wouldn't. So the short answer is yes.
Hopefully this works then, because I'm not going to touch it.
There's one more inspo.
All right.
Yes.
So Fabulo will drop invisibility fairly close, and he will look at the creature, and he will say, "You, I've got what you need. He's just a friend, and I will summon a giant constrictor snake to attempt to wrap itself around this creature to help restrain him in some way, to pull him to whatever."
Okay.
I remind the DM, he
Fuck
did rule purify food and drink.
I'm good. I'm good.
Fuck yes.
I love it. This is what this is meant to be. Okay, I'm good with this. This is going to be the strength of the constrictor snake versus the strength of this thing.
All right.
Give it your proficiency bonus,
Okay.
and I think that'll be fair.
Very well.
Then you have that inspo.
I will use that inspo
Okay, so
For
it
this?
rolls its strength.
against mine, or against its, rather.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here we go. I rolled pretty well. That is a... Let me count it up. I rolled a 25.
Okay. The strength of this cosmic thing that has wormed its way into Rosedawn, trying to undo what was done. The blue rose giving hope to those neglected by heroes, being the unsung ones that get no glory as it wants to eat away at this. There's this tug of war as the snake pulls. It pulls on despair, but finds not enough strength in it as the snake pulls it down towards the vessel, and it whirls through
Yes!
Caroline under death, being held onto by Yvonne as both of them shake, convulse as this energy flows through them, but you keep your concentration as it flows into this container and it seals itself up, and Fabulo's rose glows blue. The sixth rose in completion.
Well
This
done,
please.
Bismarcky.
Good.
Yes!
Once that happens, you see Caroline just pass out and go to the floor.
Yeah, I'll catch Caroline and kind of.
Absolutely. As you cradle her. And this whole thing starts to glow blue in itself. You hear the voice. I give this remnant to the Blue Rose. Guard it. Protect it. And the voice sort of fades, whatever it is you were connecting with. Whatever force lingered. It's gone.
We have to build a barn now, don't we?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
We
I
have to-
just like. It's fine, I guess.
Build more than just a bar.
Yeah, we'll have to build a lot of bars that go up and walls for them and shit. Probably some tables and chairs. That's a great point, Beesmaster. Hadn't thought of it.
Does that mean I have to leave the wilderness?
No. We'll still be like in the wilderness, but like the wilderness. We'll be in our house, out of the wilderness, but like in the wilderness. You know what I mean?
There's plenty of wilderness around this bar.
Yeah.
And plus, we got connections to all of the worlds
Yeah.
where you could go and look at any wilderness, I guess.
And really, the wilderness is in your heart. You carry it with you always, no matter where you are.
That is true.
And if need be, Fabulo, I can always telepathically connect all of us. For a time.
Don't forget Dr. Dre.
Of course, Dr. Dre.
And taking the time and connecting with other places and what's remained of the old tavern, you begin building anew on this floating piece. And since you've done this, I need each of you to describe one piece of this new thing that will always be a piece of it, that your character makes sure is there. And keep in mind, Fabulous is on this place of only animal is otherwise. So got a lot of stuff to work with too. So anyone who would like to go first?
Behind where I presume will be the bar area, Amy would just kind of do like typically you would have a mirror and just do these raven feather mantle on it. And it'd just be like, I've always wanted to say this. Drinks on the house.
Amazing. What was next?
I think Belle Dove would make sure that there's enough seating in different heights and sizes to accommodate all living creatures, large and small, because she always has to climb up on a bar stool. She doesn't want to continue doing that. And she wants everybody to be able to interact. Like one side of the bar is tall from medium to large, and then like there's a section of the bar that's shorter for small creatures. And same with tables and chairs. There's different sizes and heights.
Perfect.
All in like a dark, like almost black wood.
Make sure this happens. And Belle Dove, one thing you notice is there's blood red splotches that have appeared on your skin. Possibly a mark of the promise you made.
She nods. And she'll wear it with pride.
All right.
I'm gonna try some. Oh,
sure.
go ahead.
Oh, Caroline will look at Igor and her trusty companions and say, "You have served me well over the years, and now I wish you to serve this place well. Goodbye, my friends." And she snaps her fingers, and they go into back into bone, and she'll actually use them to help use their bones to help build the bar, to infuse that essence in.
Oh, okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, so you're actually using them as construction materials.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna try some dumb shit.
Yeah.
So the floor or the wall, either one, is like, I want to try and imbue a little bit of hypnotic pattern into it. So like just every so often you'll just see a little like pattern over here or like a pattern over there, just to kind of add a little bit of whimsy.
Okay. Yeah, the walls shift in pattern and occasionally help people just stare off and forget their worries. And it's known for changing decorations from the light that is manipulated in this moment.
Dope.
And Beepo Fabulo.
Okay, so I have something really weird. I don't know if I can do.
Bro, I just put tie-dye in the floor, like.
So, because Beepo has this gift of stealing shadows. Like there's like light flickering, and she's going to turn, and she's going to like put her hand over her own shadow and using what innate magic she has, like kind of like connect with the power within that, and sever her shadow to melt it into this place, essentially, to almost be this kind of like blanket that prevents similar like deceptive magics from being used in this space.
Yes. And so the tavern gains a guardian of shadow that moves in, entails talk of how sometimes when someone can be a victim or tries to be used, that you can almost see another shadow reach out to corrupt another, and there is the shadow of Beepo with a knife at that shadow's throat
Hell yeah.
as it backs it off.
Oh my god, yes.
And Fabulo.
Fabulo has little interest in interior design. However, Fabulo sees his role as important. Instead of concentrating specifically on bars, he goes out into the worlds and begins to assemble creatures, mostly small, because he realizes that if this place is to grow, it will need people. And what better way to test those people than through their kindness to animals? So he decides these animals, on occasion, will be used to test the patience or the character or the ethics of certain recruits. For anyone who would dare harm an innocent creature has no place in any Fabulo organization. He also will find larger animals in particular areas where these bars are to come into being, and he would have them keep a careful eye on those places in case the need ever came to protect them. And Fabulo would mostly watch from a distance, but he of course would come to see his friends and help them whenever he could.
And as the bars spring up and the rose begins to rebuild, these guardians find their ways, keeping hidden, as most of these are still in the cities, so as not to scare those who are not initiated. Though legends spread across the worlds of large beasts that lurk in shadows, that seek those who would disturb some type of peace or order that none can remember. And these things gain the nickname of people who might have seen a fabulous. And with that, we will bring this 3-shot to a close. Those of you who have watched, thank you so much. And we will, see you. Thank you for watching the 3 thing. And this is it for now as we continue other things and other stuff. With that, bye-bye.